When we're talking about estate planning, are you going to break your family's generational chains or are you adding another link to them? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wills, Women, and Wealth podcast. I'm Elsa W. Smith, your Maryland estate planning and probate attorney, and I'm thrilled to have you with us today. We're here to empower women who value their health, wealth, and the legacies they're creating. This podcast covers various topics, including finance, law, mental and physical health, and more. We aim to provide you with valuable information, expert interviews, and educational episodes that answer your questions about wills, estate planning, and probate topics. Remember, this is a community, so please engage with us. If you have questions or topics you'd like us to discuss, reach out to us on social media or leave a comment below. You can find all our episodes on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for our upcoming content. We would really appreciate you following the podcast and leaving us a 5-star review. That will amplify the podcast and gets it out to more people. Today, we're delving into a topic that resonates deeply within communities of color. This topic holds a special place in my heart as a woman of Afro-Cuban descent. Estate planning is not just about creating a set of documents. It's about breaking free from the chains that may have bound our families for generations. I'll repeat that question, or the question I should say, that led this episode. Are you going to break your family's generational chains, or are you adding another link to them? I'd like to read you a quote from Earl Graves, the founder and publisher of Black Enterprise. He said, "We as African Americans have the capacity to pass on more wealth than any previous generation. Wealth needed to continue to finance the progress and empowerment of future generations. But this potential cannot be realized if we don't collectively commit to estate planning. Merely buying enough life insurance to cover the cost of our burials may have been acceptable for our parents, but it's not even close to good enough for our children and grandchildren." Unquote. In this podcast episode, we'll look at stories of two families. While fictional, the facts in each are based on real events. Both families overcame their own generational chains. I'll describe how each broke their generational chain by being proactive and intentional. So let's get started. In our first example, I should say, we meet the Washington family, a resilient working class lineage deeply rooted in the heart of the inner city. As the family matriarch, Maria Washington, she takes on the profound responsibility of estate planning. She embarks on a poignant journey of personal reflection, determined to redefine her family's legacy. Here's the generational chain. The Washington family's history is woven into the fabric of the inner city, where generations have leaned on the support of their community, notably through church collections, to meet the somber expenses of funerals. Maria, however, envisions a legacy that transcends immediate financial needs and embarks on reshaping the narrative through estate planning. In Maria's quest for a new legacy, she channels her introspection into a comprehensive estate plan, incorporating both financial and non-financial elements. She reflects on the profound values tethered to the family's reliance on community support for funerals. While acknowledging the importance of that community assistance, she envisions a more encompassing plan that not only upholds their values, but establishes financial stability for generations to come. In identifying the non-financial pillars of unity, resilience, and community engagement, Maria intricately weaves these into her own estate plan. Her vision extends beyond the traditional financial aspects, aiming to pass down values that will endure through generations. Recognizing the pivotal role of financial stability, Maria prioritizes education and skill development within her family. Her estate plan includes provisions that encourage beneficiaries to seek additional educational opportunities and empowering younger generations to navigate their financial futures independently. With a keen eye on preserving cultural heritage, Maria infuses her estate plan with elements that celebrate the family's identity. Maria, in collaboration with an estate planning attorney, incorporates family traditions into her estate plan, ensuring their preservation for generations. Maria courageously steers the family away from exclusive dependence on church collections for funerals. Though met with initial resistance, she guides them through alternative strategies, discussing the establishment of a dedicated family fund and contributing to a savings plan. This shift ensures a more predictable and self reliant approach to handling end of life expenses. Maria extends the dialogue to encompass estate planning, guiding the family through really transparent discussions about financial and estate planning considerations. She encourages members to actively participate in shaping their collective destiny. She urges the family to explore life insurance. Maria emphasizes its role as a financial support mechanism for funeral expenses. Life insurance becomes a crucial component of her estate plan, providing a safety net and financial security for the family. The forward-thinking approach extends to the concept of pre-planning funerals, with Maria taking the lead. She shares her experience of working with an attorney to articulate her final arrangements, emphasizing the importance of proactively shaping one's end of life wishes. Transitioning from reliance on church collections becomes a process of building estate planning and financial awareness within the Washington family. Throughout this journey, Maria remains intentional, exposing her family to the resources and professionals that can assist them in crafting a legacy with purpose. Here's the impact. Maria's personal reflection journey, intricately entwined with estate planning, becomes a transformative force within the Washington family. By shifting the focus from traditional community support to a comprehensive approach, which includes estate planning, the family gains not only a financial agency, but also a profound sense of control over their destiny. This narrative exemplifies how a matriarch's deliberate estate planning efforts can redefine a family's legacy, moving beyond the reliance on community support for specific needs and embracing a more intentional, multifaceted approach to generational planning. Cheers to Maria for breaking the chain in her family. Now, in our second example, let's meet the Johnson family, a resilient, multi-generational African American family with a rich history. Despite their legacy of hard work and perseverance, the absence of estate planning has led to challenges and opportunities for transformation. Identifying the generational chain, the Johnson family faces uncertainty about their assets, leading to potential legal and financial complications. This is a common scenario when there is no formal estate plan in place. But enter Marcus Johnson, the current patriarch. Recognizing the need for clarity and fairness, he takes a bold step to break the generational chain through estate planning. So Marcus gathers the family for a meeting, acknowledging the absence of a formal estate plan and the potential challenges it poses. The family engages in open dialogue, sharing aspirations, concerns, and visions for the future. Marcus emphasizes the importance of creating a plan that reflects the collective goals of the family. Understanding the complexities, Marcus seeks the expertise of legal and financial professionals. The family consults with estate planners, lawyers, and financial advisors to develop a comprehensive plan addressing asset distribution, tax implications, and the establishment of trusts for future generations. The Johnsons work together to establish a fair distribution of assets, considering individual needs and aspirations of each family member. This ensures that the family home and properties are all allocated in a way that reflects their shared values and vision for the future. Marcus incorporates financial literacy into the estate planning process. Family members are educated about the implications of the plan, responsibilities associated with inheriting assets, and long-term financial strategies for the family's prosperity. Beyond tangible assets, the Johnsons use estate planning to document and preserve their family history, values, and cultural heritage. This becomes an integral part of the legacy they aim to pass on to future generations. The Johnson family dynamics undergo a transformation upon completing the estate planning process, and that's the impact. Certainty replaces uncertainty, mitigating the potential for family disputes. Through intentional estate planning, the Johnsons secure their assets and establish a foundation for a legacy of unity, financial empowerment, and a sense of purpose for generations to come, thereby breaking their family's generational chain. As we draw this podcast to a close, I want to leave you with a powerful reflection. Estate planning transcends mere numbers and assets. It's a profound journey of preserving legacies, honoring cherished wishes, and securing a seamless transition for your loved ones. Consider this pivotal question I ask again. Will you break your family's generational chains, forging a new path, or will you add another link to the chain? As uncomfortable as that question is, I urge you to give it serious thought before we begin a new year. Remember, the choices you make today echo through generations. What legacy will you leave behind? The power to decide lies in your hands. We assist families in Maryland and the District of Columbia craft estate plans every day, and we can do the same for you. I invite you to schedule a complimentary 15-minute call with a member of our team. The link will be in the show notes. Thank you for joining me on Wills, Women, and Wealth. Until next time, this is Attorney Elsa W. Smith, your Maryland estate planning and probate attorney. Stay informed, stay empowered, and take control of your legacy.